If you're like me, chances are that you like pirates. No, not the pirates that go online and go steal a game, because those pirates can be cool if it's a certain game they pirate. But I am talking about, of course, the actual pirates back around whatever, the 1800s? Pirates like around the 1700s. And chances are that you like entertainment that contain pirates as well. Pirates of the Caribbean, skull and boats. Let's be fair, no one likes that. But if you like pirates, you probably have heard or played the game Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is one of those games that gets stale over time, so chances are that you've played it and stopped after a while. It's kind of like Minecraft in that regard. Minecraft is one of those games that you play for a few weeks with your friends, then it gets stale because there's nothing else left to do. You stop playing, and then in maybe 6 months, you play again. And with Sea of Thieves, it's a different reason. With Sea of Thieves, it also has to do with the fact that at a certain point, your pirate legend, you've, got all the cosmetics you want, and then you just kind of stop playing. But now I'm telling you, whether you are new to the Sea of Thieves community, or whether you have played it before, now is the right time to jump back in. Now more than ever. If you don't know what Sea of Thieves is, alright, I'll get you up to speed. Sea of Thieves is an open world multiplayer and PvE game in which you are required to just pirate. That's it. Now what will you choose? Will you choose to sail under the emissary flag for the gold hoarders? Literally treasure hunt until you drop dead. Will you go to be with the Order of Souls to follow their emissary and, kill skeletons? Will you choose to do something completely else and be a merchant for the Merchant Alliance and start delivering goods from one island to another? The options are limitless. Or are you one of those assholes who runs the Reaper Emissary and just goes to hunt down as many players as possible? Now those choices are very easy to make, simply because there's actual servers that people are playing in. This has to do with the fact that now Sea of Thieves is also available for PlayStation 5, meaning that on any major platform, someone can play Sea of Thieves. It was available on Xbox and PC for a very long time, and now PlayStation coming in as well brings a very big base, a lot of newbies to the game. Now that there's actually people to hunt down, the Reaper Emissary has become a lot more fun, but there's a lot of other things that I need to talk about. Before that, of course, I will continue talking about Sea of Thieves for the people that don't know it. So if you choose to hunt down other people, you will send them back to the Ferry of the Damned. In the Ferry of the Damned, they basically just wait until they return to their ship. And if they don't do that on time, the ship might have been sunk already. It's a very, very fun game. And especially if you're new to the game, you could put a lot of hours in it. It is one of those games, kind of like Baldur's Gate or something, where you really have to sit together and plan days to play, since you will not just be able to pick it up for 20 minutes and drop it. It genuinely can take hours to get something done. Mainly because quests take very long, but also because people like Reaper emissaries might just interrupt you. And it's awful, but at the same time, it's kind of, part of the game. It can be frustrating, but it's understandable. Now, in the recent update, they have added more, like being able to walk over zip lines. And now you might think that that's not a great deal, but it actually kind of is. It is way easier to travel on outposts to sell stuff. Because of this, it will take less time for players that have a lot more loot to sell more. As I talked about before, another reason that you might want to jump in now is simply because there's more players now. And the Sea of Thieves experience is very limited if there's no people. It's very unfun, even. Sweats aren't fun either, but I'd rather have some sweats in my server than none. Than no people at all. Another feature that they've added that I really like, and I'm not sure how long it's in the game, so don't at me, since I have, not come back to Sea of Thieves for a while as well. But another very fun feature is being able to scuttle your ship, to leave your ship behind, and then go to a different server, to a different sea. Boom! The captain goes down with a ship. Yar, mateys. Because of this, you might actually be able to play with other friends, with a total of 8 people, to join together in one alliance. So you can just go around like Pirates of the Caribbean 3 and have an incredible war against one ship. Sea of Thieves has a lot of grindable cosmetics. This is also one of the great reasons that I would tell someone to get into Sea of Thieves. If you're new to the game, there already were a lot of very good cosmetics you could grind for. But now, if you're coming back, there's actually some really cool outfits, like a new Ashen outfit to equip as well. So you have something to grind for as well, or maybe just to roleplay with it. Because let's be honest, from every game available right now, I think Sea of Thieves would probably be one of the best games to roleplay in. Since Sea of Thieves has just a very funny style and you're already in a pirate world, there is not really something to take away from. It's really its own universe. They don't try to put too much in it. They do have a collaboration with, of course, Pirates of the Caribbean and some others like ship sets from Borderlands or Killer Instinct. They're just little references and they're not really like Nicki Minaj running around with a gun in Modern Warfare 3. They don't take you away from the experience. The graphics were amazing. I talked about this over here. Hey, I did it in the first time. Hey, first try. Hey. I already talked about that, but the graphics and the art style make it so that when you're on islands and doing stuff or just talking to your crewmates, it's very funny. And when you're sailing around on sea, just looking around, the game is very beautiful. Sunsets, very beautiful. The moon, lighting overall is so beautiful in this game, and it can really give you a sense of peace, even though you're playing with a few people who are probably screaming slurs all the time. Let's be real, that's most of our gaming friends. I just wanted to, have a positive video out there. In my last few videos, I've talked about corporate greed, I've talked about things like the Helldivers review bomb, and I do want to come back on that. I kind of understand now. I understand why review bombing is necessary. I just wish it wasn't, because it really is Sony's responsibility to get their audience what they want, and if they are not trying to reach out to the audience, I don't think a studio like Arrowhead should suffer from that. But that's what I think. I think that's just very stupid. But hey, yeah, fuck big companies. We already know that one. But here's a very positive video, and I just wanted to get this out there. Go play Sea of Thieves. Whether you're on PlayStation, whether you're on Xbox, whether you're on PC, doesn't matter to me, you're welcome. Although I will probably focus you down if you are a PlayStation newbie, because it's funny. I don't mean anything by it, but it is funny. Okay, so yeah, go play Sea of Thieves, and also you can become a member now. I don't really care too much about money, not at all, but I would love to make this my living. And if I could earn a living from this, then that would be great. So you could join in on the very lowest tier, which is $2, I think, depending on your country, a month. And if you don't like it, you can always just get out. What can you do as a member, you ask? Of course, you'll be able to join in on member-only streams. You'll be able to vote on certain topics. If you go for one of the higher tiers, you could even go for collaborations. But for any member from any tier, I will make sure to shout you out in any video. I don't have any members right now, so I can't put up any names. But there are a few honorable mentions. There's a few people I want to just shout out because you are great, very loyal viewers, and I'm very thankful to have you around. Of course, that's Ken, anywhere else I'd be a 10, or just Ken, I don't know how you want to be called. Thank you, Ken. I really appreciate your support. You're always there every video, as almost the first comment every time. So I appreciate you, thank you very much. Dylan Hudik, or whatever I am supposed to pronounce that as, thank you for being around as well. You seem to be very interested in Superman. That's great, keep it up. I'm very thankful to have you around. And then last but not least, we have, hey, it's Travis, and I'm sorry, I'm going to have to read this one up. Magniloquently punctured key. Magniloquently punctured key. English is not my first language. Fuck you, but I love you. thank you very much for being around. Make sure to become a member today and have an amazing day. All right, see you around.